I was in the West Georgia Park with my 3-year-old child. In the afternoon, we passed by a man. For odd reason, I could smell the scent of alcohol on him from a few feet away. It's pretty strong, and I took my son by the hand and grasped it a bit tightly. And instead of going forward home, we went down a shortcut. And as I went down this path with my child, I felt like we were being watched. I looked behind me and saw the man. He was following us. I tried to stay calm, but he just got faster in pace and started to run. I picked up my child and ran as fast as my legs could carry us. And I just kept running and running. Then my legs started to hurt pretty badly. I almost collapsed with my child in my arms, and my breath getting heavier with each breath I take. Then I noticed a man. I can hear him cry pretty loudly. As I see him walk away, I looked at my child and saw he was kind of frightened. I patted him on the head and sat him on the ground, smiling like a good father I believed I was. After that, I was still holding his arm and told him it'll be alright. Then he started to cry and jerked his arm away from me. I looked at him a bit mad, thinking to myself, "Hey, why'd you do that?" And then I remembered, he's my child. I smiled and wiped his tears away with his own little red shirt. I noticed on his little blue jeans, he had some mud on him. And then he slapped my hand away. I then got kind of mad again. But yet again, then I just kept remembering, with a smile on my face, he's my child. I picked him up and took him to the car. He struggled a bit. I don't know why. And I asked him, and he turned away, holding his knees, crying. And I looked at him and saw how long his hair, his fine brown hair, has gotten, and said to him, "I think it's time that you got a haircut, son." He looked at me with such a confused look, as if he didn't know what I was talking about. After a few hours, he fell asleep. We got home with the red rag I wiped his face with, just to make him stop crying. Then I picked him up and took him inside and laid him in my bed. Then went downstairs and I turned on the TV to the 4 o'clock news, which had a broadcast that went on telling that there was an abduction in my area. They were looking for a man who took a girl from the West Georgia Park playground in the afternoon. Described her as a 3-year-old girl wearing blue jeans and a red shirt with long brown hair, and was kidnapped at 12 o'clock. I smiled as I remembered my child. He's upstairs with the others. I can hear him up now. He's crying, but I think it's tears of joy that now he's home and he's safe. But I feel sorry for the family who lost their child. But hey, that's what happens when you leave your child alone in the playground in the afternoon. Well, time for my meds.